How are you, bro?
How are you, man?
Alright, I'm very fine, thank you. Sup.
What is up, guys? Fahan here with Za once again, and today we have Brother Is here.
Yo, brother Is here. How are you?
I'm too excited already until I can't even say my line. So we are collaborating together once again, and today we are at Kranji MRT.
Yeah, and we are going to record Halloween special video.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is that we're going to the Pusara.
Aman. The cemetery.
So Is actually has been there 3 times.
A lot of time.
A lot of time. Alamak. Okay, so how's your experience there, bro?
I tell you, scary. I tell you, very scary. Even though I never show it, but inside my head, very trembling.
Okay,
Alright.
What we are going to do is we are going to go deep inside the cemetery area. You know, in the cemetery area, there's like gazebos, you know.
Gazebos?
So,
People very place to sit down lah.
we will sit there. Hopefully nothing disturb us, okay? And we'll be sharing stories.
In inverted commas.
Stories. We are going to share stories, eh?
So yeah, let's ride. Alright, so we're currently in I think Kranji way, on our way to Pusara Aman. But to be honest with you guys, I'm having like mixed feelings right now. Whether we should actually do this, but me and Za, we've actually planned this for a long time, and seeing Brother Is video, who like did this so like 3 times, I think on 3 occasions he recorded, but then he actually told us that he actually many times he already go inside. So it's gonna be very scary for me, but we shall see how it goes lah. Hopefully it won't be too scary. Well, this is the part of Lim Chu Kang Road, where concurrently is being used as an airstrip for RSAF aircraft. And I think with the extension of Tengah Air Base on my left here, I think this is going to be a restricted area, and probably this stretch of road itself is going to be a airstrip for military planes. Maybe in a few years down the road, or in the near future, we probably cannot even access this place anymore as regular civilians. Pretty sad, in my personal opinion. Basically, the land in Singapore here is well utilized. Alright guys, we're just outside the entrance of Pusara Aman, or Aman Cemetery.
But it's Aman or not? Okay. I have currently now mixed feeling. Scared, happy, excited, a lot. How about you, Zah?
Yes, I also.
Yeah, I'm also having a bit of mixed feelings. But we're just gonna proceed on just for you guys.
Because you can see the road in front is very dark. Very dark as compared as behind.
Yeah lah guys, let's do this . So we are going slow, as Is has informed us there's a lot of potholes here, and we need to be cautious so we don't want to be involved in a accident or even drop the bikes in the middle of nowhere, you know. So I don't know if any towing or whatever happens to us, any towing or any emergency services will even want to come here. Oh my gosh, saying a lot of prayers before we actually went in just now. No, going up here in the day, it's not really that scary. It's just like a normal cemetery. We're coming here at night, it's like, oh man. This is the Surau Pusara Aman, and here we are entering the cemetery. Oh my gosh, it's really dark guys. Left and right flanked with graves. Disclaimer: if you're scared, don't ever do this. Don't ever attempt to do what we do. Always go with somebody, because we don't want anybody like going here alone in the middle of the night and something happens to them. My god guys, I'm telling you, so creepy here in the night. Show you the old trees flanking this road. This is the older part of Pusara Aman. It's weird that some of the graves actually have some light source for some reason. Oh, is this the one? Right. As you guys know, we are in the middle of the cemetery. Nothing around us except for three of us, our bikes. It's very peaceful, very quiet. Initially when we were going in, it's quite spooky.
Very dark also.
It was very eerie lah, but and the GPS actually went a bit haywire.
Correct.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so we had to U-turn a lot of times.
Upon reaching here, it's kind of peaceful, you know. It's not that, it doesn't have that eerie, scary vibe.
Dulu the vibe lah. As for me also like a lot of place, if go later you feel like very eerie, but this one more so peaceful than eerie.
Sorry if we talk very low voice, because I find it, you don't have to speak loud.
Yeah,
just it's very peaceful lah. Just want to enjoy the peacefulness.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, so anyway, guys, here we are. We are going to share some stories, paranormal encounters that we had before, right?
Or some maybe friend story lah. Because for me, I have one, but then it's like meh. So yeah.
But for me, okay lah, got plenty lah. How about you lah?
Actually at that time when you go in anything happen.
Yeah.
Actually, to be honest lah, when I go in, I did saw something which I'm not supposed to see lah. If you guys want to know, but I never shared my video because it's not the proper message that I want to tell. Because my current video is I want to tell not to mess around at this type of place lah, because this is a cemetery and we should be respectful.
Yeah, correct.
You don't do some stupid stuff to be disrespectful
or find problem, you know.
At these kinds of places, you know, we have to keep our mouth, control our mouth, control our speech.
That's why I cover just now.
Be mindful. Be
mindful of what we say, what we do.
So maybe I should start first. Okay, actually this story is not my story. This story is belong to a police officer lah, a regular police officer, and he shared this story with me lah. That time when he was a rookie officer lah, he and his partner at 2 a.m. in the morning he attend to one message. Okay, he attend to one message. Noise pollution lah. And the noise pollution, the text of message is, my neighbor likes to pull the chair at night and make stomping sounds in my ceiling and all that. I always hear it every night. So the unit number was specified lah. They proceed, and after that they went to the complainant unit, which is the below the making noise one lah. So they talk to the complainant say the same thing and all that. Usually around this timing, 2+, 3+, there's a lot of noise coming from the above unit lah.
It happen quite often.
It happen quite often, yeah. For I think like a few weeks already. I actually went up to the unit. The partner knocked many times.
And this one daytime or nighttime?
Nighttime, 2 a.m. in the morning. Knock many times. Knock. Nothing. Then it came to a point where he was knocking so loud, where the next door neighbor was alerted, and she opened the door and asked.
What's
in
wrong?
Chinese, he told him, what the hell are you doing in the middle of the night? Then the officer answered lah, ma'am, do you know the person staying inside here? And then the old lady she say there's nobody staying in this unit for a few months already.
Okay.
Then after that they didn't realize the grill was very dusty, and the windows were so dusty, like nobody.
So it shows nobody actually stay there lah.
Yeah, actually there's nobody in the unit.
Time.
Yes. So straight away they go back in the car. they go back to bed.
don't need to wait.
Actually when he was telling that story, my bulu berumah beremang. Yeah, and this one I cannot say where lah.
You got goosebumps.
All I can say is in Ang Mo Kio ni.
Okay, this one happened to me because during my NS, not far from here, very near SCDF.
His NS civil defense.
SCDF.
Not bad. So firefighter no.
Civil Defense Academy. Okay, so a bit of background before I start my story. Before I was supposed to be enlisted to police, but because I have injury on my back, so I was postponed my NS and they changed to SCDF. So this is where it starts. During SCDF, you need to sleep on the room right together, bunk, and everybody know bunk,
double decker
and on top double decker. Okay. So The way they arrange the bunk, right, is by number. So the first number is nearer to the door, and the last number is also nearer to the door. The middle number is usually nearer to the window. You imagine Civil Defence Academy, the window is facing where? Facing here, right?
Oh really
Yeah, so I was middle age lah, so I got the number 20. Plus minus I also forget. And I was supposed to sleep on top, but for some reason the partner, which is about 19, if I'm not wrong, choking. So always don't come.
Alamak.
So I beside window, then the other bunk in front of me, both also choking.
So never
So
stay
that
in lah.
far I only sleep alone.
Oh my god. So you
meant by BRT they call, not BMT Basic Rescue Training. So that whole BRT I was sleeping alone So I never sleep on top, I sleep below. Because you imagine on top. Okay, so this is when it happened. Like every 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 AM, confirm like got sound which everybody hear, but they never do anything. Okay, that one is one thing. But this one is a bit serious for me. I'm going to share with you what. So one of the days I was very tired after training. You imagine tired. So I usually close the window, but they complain, hot lah, it's hot, open the window. For me, you talk very nice Okay, I open the window, so I sleep below At first, when I facing towards the door not the window. When I facing to the window about 1 AM, I saw one like a wave of fabric. So I straight away turn the other side See, I cannot even talk. Okay, then about 10 minutes, you know when somebody is sitting on your bed, you can feel, right? Whereas I was lying down, then you sit on the same bed, I can feel, right? So at first I felt somebody sitting at my far end, the leg.
Oh crap, man.
So imagine I was like, okay, maybe my imagining or something Then suddenly it hum Then for me like this one I know already this one confirm that one. You know that one is what I don't need to tell. Because I was facing the door I can see if the instructor came. So this one came from the window. So after like that I just keep quiet, say quiet some place. About 1 minute plus, then the humping stopped. Then I was like, oh shoot Then the other bunk also all sleep already. So that one of the scariest experience I had during my NS time. Yeah. What's your opinion about that?
I think it's true lah. For military camps also got a few stories going around. But for me, I personally never experienced But I don't know about Zah. What do you think?
Before I start, I just want to nak bagi salam dulu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh ya ahli kubur. Suara deep
Suara deep Misteri jam 12.
Malam seram.
Okay, I got several stories in hand. Okay. My NS time, I was in the police. I was in the old police academy.
Wow, that one legend place bro.
Right. And my company is Delta Koi.
Not the now academy
No,
not the
no.
HTA.
No. My one is the old one. There are 4 companies inside OPA. Okay. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. Mine was Delta. Delta was the last one, the furthest away from the mess.
I see. The one at the end So you're marching also very far.
It's nearer to Onriet Road. Yes, near to the Cisco training center. I'm going to tell this story, which I found that this story that I experienced is actually been passed down from generation to generation in the police. I do not know whether the current generation of NS police officers in training in HTA ever heard of this story, but this is what I'm going to share. Alright.
Okay.
During my training time, right, my company, Delta Company, is actually a mix of male barrack and the other block is the female barrack. Okay, where the regular female officers are being housed. Apparently, during my training, I was in 103 intake.
Right. That one quite long ago.
Long ago, in 2001.
Now already what intake
Now 2021.
2021. During my time at Delta Koi, there is this female officer. I tell you, she is so
jambu
baik in front,
very sexy power
in front,
369
behind, Front bumper, rear bumper, power.
Oh, jambu lah.
Power.
So anyway, fast forward. There is this particular officer. He's kind of nerd. Just okay. Bacin lah.
I think more worse than us lah.
Worse than us. So he had a fantasy of this particular female officer, you know. So
he admire her.
So what he did is he actually masturbated on his bunk, on his bed, because they had bunk bed, right?
Yes.
Below, on top, he was sleeping on top.
Correct.
So he could not
control his urge.
He actually masturbated. So what happened after he finished his deed, right? You know, he said that there is a female spirit calling out for him, you know, outside the window, calling him, abang. I don't want to say his name lah. Abang, nak main, abang nak kahwin.
Nak main means want to play or not?
Want to.
That one.
And then abang nak kahwin. So what happened is when that spirit disturbed him, he immediately jumped down to the bed below. He sleep with his friend, you know. His friend was like,
what the hell?
Hey, sleep on top lah. No, I scared lah. I scared lah. But his friend also knew something was wrong. Throughout, I think for a few weeks, you know, that spirit has been calling out to him, haunting him, you know. He can see, the way he described is a female girl wearing white, long dress, can see the face. The way he described it, just got white eyes only. So anyway, after several weeks of being traumatized, haunted by this entity, he went to Bomo. Right?
Bomo is like shaman.
Shaman. You know, Bomo everybody know lah. So he went to Bomo. Bomo give him a talisman, an amulet to protect him. He said, the Bomo said he is lemah semangat. He has a weak spirit.
Weak-hearted.
I see. Weak-hearted.
Okay. So
easy target lah actually.
So and then he actually, what happened is, he actually told the story to the whole company, you know. My platoon, his platoon, you know. There was one day, our FI, field instructor, called him, you know. Hey, you, come here. Sabar.
Anjing lah.
Aku actually,
kau actually apa?
aku takut anjing.
Relax. Tak apa, tak kacau.
So this is what you expect in this type of place
Yeah,
Okay,
correct.
so-
you share the script you don't cut
Okay, so anyway, what happened is, he actually shared the whole story to the whole bang, you know, to the whole platoon, to the whole company. My company, my platoon, his platoon.
He told the whole
Company,
the
you
whole
know.
intake ah.
Not the whole intake, but eventually the whole intake knew.
Oh my god.
So the girl that he admire also knew the story.
No.
Oh, okay,
That one she already passed out.
Sorry lah,
pasal-
but I think she know lah.
So I think she knows.
Yeah lah, I think so lah.
Okay.
Should be. I mean, news pass very fast, right? So what happened is, he told the story, and then we were laughing, you know. We were like, hey, you stupid, you know. At least go to the toilet or do it at home, you know.
This one free show.
So
my
guys,
God.
don't do that, you know. Don't do that while you're in camp. Do it at home. And the best part, when I told this story to my colleague,
Yeah,
who
correct.
was also a NS police officer,
Okay.
he actually heard this story before. So it seems like this story is a story that is being passed down from generation to generation.
Interesting.
I do not know whether the current batch of officers ever heard of this story, but yeah. So anyway,
You are a good storyteller, by the way.
my-
storyteller.
my second
come
story.
up, this one come up.
So my second story, when I was doing reservist. Okay, I was in reservist.
Okay.
I was just say lah where is it.
Kins unit lah.
I was in the KINS unit, police key installation unit.
Now it's
Right.
called Procom lah.
Yes, in Procom. So if you are guys in the Procom, you know lah. During my reservist, okay, I was assigned to the SSU unit, you know. SSU.
Okay, elaborate
Saikang.
because I'm not at the police
Service and Support Unit.
Okay.
Saikang. I do
Carry
the
store
Saikang
ni,
work. Carry store. I do the logistics, you know, all the Saikang thing. My unit, the SSU, right, there are 12 members. And we were assigned this room, which coincidentally had 12 beds. 12 bunk bed. So everyone choose one bed. So I choose the bed next to the window, you know.
Alamak.
I purposely choose next to the window.
Why purposely hot?
Hot lah.
Oh, okay.
For cooling lah.
So that time you don't think about this scary stuff kan?
I didn't. That didn't came into my mind.
Okay.
Okay, because I just want near the window because for the air, for the fresh air. Since each one of us is being assigned one bed, some of them sleep on top, some sleep bottom. So I choose to sleep at the top deck. Okay, so there was one night during the I think 2 weeks. In the fourth or fifth night. So I was sleeping. Suddenly I felt my bed being shaken very violently.
Oh my God.
I was like, what happens? I was like, you know that you have that feeling, right?
Yeah.
When the bed is shaken, you know that something is wrong. I know nobody's sleeping below. Okay.
Oh, Lord,
my friend on the next bed is sleeping on top. So definitely not him. So I was like, I just close my eyes. I recite Surah Ayatul Kursi, verse of the throne. Ayatul Kursi is known to repel all this. After I reciting that and reciting a few other verses, the thing just stopped. So I was like, okay, the first thing that came into my mind is I want to go to the toilet, take my ablution and perform my night prayer. When I open my eyes, I see the clock 2 a.m. I was like, forget it, I'll tutup balik. Conduct sudah besok. Tomorrow I'll do it tomorrow. Sialah, imagine if at 2 a.m. I go to the toilet, then something happen to me. How?
It's lagi last time the camp the toilet outside, right?
Outside.
Far away. It's like individual buildings, yeah, like the old army camp lah. It happened to a colleague of mine in the police force also.
Okay.
That time we were patrolling late at night, and then nothing to do, we just share story lah. So he shared this story with me. So last time MPP all the counter got one officer maintain the counter. Not like now lah, all automatic, use machine, all 24 hours. Last time MPP they open from 10 o'clock until I think 9 or 10, I forget already lah. So there's this particular MPP in Ang Mo Kio. So this guy, my friend, he's doing nighttime lah, going to close the MPP. He already closed just basically this MPP. There's one front door, the glass door where the people come inside to make the report and all that, and another door which is behind the MPP lah.
Okay.
And then that one is usually at the back lah. My friend actually closed the shutter and everything, going to get ready to close the MPP ready. So basically the light. Okay, sorry about that.
Recap.
Okay. Technical problem. Okay, so basically what happened is that the light at the MPP is already turned on. The charge office was turned on. The counter, it's called counter. So behind all gelap already lah. And then anyway, want to access the back also must go through the door mah. So already shut off the shutter and everything. Just waiting for the resource to come and pick him up lah, from MPP back to MPC lah. So while waiting, then suddenly the counter light started flickering.
For no reason.
For no reason at all. Then after that, he felt something. He felt very heavy, like very bright, like like somebody like watching you, and then after that you feel very like heavy. There's a presence with you and all that. So after that, it's like, alamak, oh shit, man. Then he called the officer who's going to fetch him. Hey, where are you? I said, hey bro, I just said MPC. Later you wait lah. Then after that, what's that?
No, just some car. Just some car.
Okay. He called lah. Then after that, after he put down the phone the light off. Straight away off. And he cannot go outside using the shutter door, because why? So there's no way to lock the shutter door from the outside. It's only from the inside. Yeah. So he only has to go through the back. Then after that, he straight away opened the suit. He to the back door. But while he want to go through the back door, he heard a growl. He heard
what type of growl? The dog growl?
Human like something something wasn't to want him to be there. Then as he was making his way to the back door, something like dropped lah. Pieces of paper started rustling and all that. Then after that, he reached the back door. He can open padahal it's not locked And he quickly say some prayers all that sekali the door can open
Heran.
Then after that he closed the door. Then when the resource come to fetch him, he was waiting outside the PP shivering, no. I said, bro, you okay or not? Nothing lah, bro, just go. So yeah lah, apparently he told me there's some history at that particular MPP lah. An officer actually shot himself.
I see.
Because last time MPP all got Amri so they report this straight away lah. Not like now lah, all NPC centralized
Yeah lah,
Yeah,
true.
okay. Pula
Exploring tu confirm
Exploring new team.
tak tahu. Think so.
Maybe we just met a couple of explorers also.
Okay, this one, you know, when every time we, you know lah, bunk mates, we will like to share good story, right? I think you guys will have that session with your bunk mates, right?
Definitely
At night, you will share, you go to the group, you share this type of story.
Yeah, correct.
So this is not happened to me, but this is from one of my friends. I forget who. Okay, so there's this one guy who stayed by bunk previously, right? This one is about intake before lah. So he was a good guy. He was a good NS man. He always do good, but for some reason, his personal life is not that good. But he don't like to share his problems with his mates lah. So whenever he come to training, he will just, when people, you know lah, your bunk mates, Saturday, Sunday book out, you go together. No, he just go home. Then when he come, he just stay alone. He do whatever he need to do. After that, he don't want to talk to anybody.
I see.
But one which is, I think his bunkmate managed to talk to him. But the only thing he said that I have some problems that I need to settle at home lah. Then every night they say that this guy, when he sleep, he always meracau apa? Like for example, meracau. Like he got nightmare lah, and he cannot sleep peacefully. Then when he talk to his seniors, I'm not sure what type of seniors he talk to, but he said that seniors don't trust him. He said that he chowking. He chowking that he only came out with reasons to not come to NS lah.
Oh, I see.
Correct. So they don't want to transfer him to like a psychology doctor or what. So what he thought to himself that there's no one to help me.
I see.
Then after like 1-2 weeks of BRT, then a lot of his bunkmates saw him at night. He talked to somebody. He is, you remember, he is the type who don't want to talk. But a few weeks he talked to somebody, but they cannot see who.
Oh, I see. So he's like standing and then just talking lah.
Just talking at his bed lah. Just talking. 1 a.m, 2 a.m, talking lah, like not loud, like like I'm talking to you right now. Then 3 weeks later, his face become pale. He just like to smile and just smile and just look at people. Then fourth week,
he was in his world of his own.
He's got his world of his own. When people say, "Hey, who you talking to?" Right, I say, "My friend." He's the only guy. I'm not sure he or she lah, but the thing is the only guy that understand his situation. Then at the 4th week, he decided, don't know why, he go to the edge. He 4th floor. Not 3rd floor. My bunk, right? But the previous intake. Then he jump down. The weird thing is, the person, the bunk, the bed that he's sleeping, I was sleeping on it. That was my bed.
Shit, man.
That was my bed. The below, right? I was supposed to put sleep on top, right? But I sleep below, right? Because my other partner choking, right? I sleep there. That was his bed. You imagine after the story, who want to sleep there, sir? But what to do?
Oh my god, that's scary, sir, bro. Shit, man. So back to me. So this story didn't actually happen during NS or what. It's actually during our Thailand trip.
That one I want to hear.
I think Zah knows about this. Actually, that one we were riding from
we were riding from Chiang Rai to
Chiang Kong. Then there was like a set of rural roads that we have to go through. You know, rural roads like macam Neo Tiew like that. But
very kampung-kampung lah.
Very kampung-kampung lah. But then no light.
No light.
Totally dark. But it's not mountainous road actually. It's just like rural roads. Very windy.
You got record on your trip?
No, unfortunately my GoPro died already. So what happened during that trip was like, okay, Zah naturally was leading lah, because I usually follow his pace. Then after that, as we were riding in one of the roads, it was like there's nobody, you know. It's like all farmland, but it's pitch black. But even though it's pitch black, you can still see the road in front of you, you know. So it's like, okay lah, just riding. Then suddenly I feel like very heavy, you know. Like my bike heavy, you know. Then
After that Zah like going further and further. Then I realised like salah, my RPM already very high, and then I already at full throttle.
You check your side mirror all okay lah. Everything your bike okay lah.
I check the side mirror like pitch black lah. Cannot see anything, you know. Then I was like, the bike getting heavier, you know. Then I feel like somebody sitting on behind. Yes. Oh my god, I was like, my bulu roma beremang. Then I was like, shit.
What was running on your mind that time?
Oh, it's like, shit man, damn it. I was like, you don't have anything happen to me lah. Then I quickly say Al-Fatihah, Ayatul Kursi, everything.
But you know it's that thing.
I don't know. I never really come across that thing. But then suddenly it got heavy. I was riding. I think for a good 5 or 6 seconds. Then after I say the prayers, like 5 or 6 seconds later, suddenly I can accelerate again. Quickly I overtake Zah. I managed to catch up to Zah. I overtake him.
Are you shocked that suddenly he passed you through?
Yeah, I was like, Zoe, why he so fast? Wait lah. Then when we reached Changkong, our destination, that's when I told him what happened.
I remember that story.
Oh my god, that was
serious. You pra your throttle also.
Throttle heavy, berat bro. It was like, salah 60 I still maintain 60, never go. And then the RPM already at red zone. I can imagine what happened if the bike break down.
So logically,
my mind like not scared. My mind thinking, if the bike break down, how but you can feel the weight on the bike.
Heavier and heavier.
Getting heavier and heavier.
I see. I got few stories also lah. Kan?
All NS police.
NS police. Okay, so
NS police more scary than army.
So anyway, okay, aku ada 2 story lah.
Okay, Rizal's gonna share 2 stories. 2 last stories.
One is during my NS. I was serving in the airport police. Last time there was only 2 terminal, 1 and 2. Okay,
how old are you?
19, 20.
I'm 40s. Back in 2001. I served my NS 2001
Last
to
time Jewel also don't have. He just a kapak.
Last time, my time, I served 2.5 years, not 2 years.
Rabak.
I served 2.5 years.
2 years.
So 2.5 years in serving the NS. We have a tradition of pranking people, pranking people.
Last time
pranking. So I mean, I also a victim of this
Prank
scary
system
prank
by your seniors, right?
Yeah, by my seniors. So me being a senior, I do the same too.
To your juniors.
Cycle continues, guys.
But it's fun actually.
It's fun. But this story is it has a plot twist. Okay. So anyway, we want to prank this particular new officer. He's a regular, So what happened is we team up with his partner. He was supposed to be deployed to CCTV control room for Terminal 2. I was with my partner. We were doing patrol car. So what happened is we team up with his partner. Then let's call him Ali.
Let's say the guy is Ali.
Because he's a Malay guy. So
nama samaran.
Nama samaran Ali. And then my partner, let's call him John. John. And the guy that we want to prank, let's call him
Atan.
Atan.
So there's Ali, there's John, and there's Atan.
Okay. Multiracial lah.
So anyway, John and I, we actually
seniors
the seniors.
Okay.
He's a regular. My partner is a regular, and then the other Ali is a NS guy, but also a senior lah.
Okay.
Alright. So we team up with him. Then we say, hey bro, tonight we prank Atan. Okay, let's do it. Later, CCTV 2, there is 2 entrance. One is the main door, one is the back door. So we know that he's doing it for the first time, at CCTV 2. We tell Ali, Ali, you open up the back door. Then we go in lah. He tell Atan, his partner, he want to go to the toilet. So he go to the toilet. He join us, go through the CCTV room from the back door. So inside the back door, we creep up. Then one went into the empty room. Empty, just there's an empty room lah.
Okay.
And then I was behind the CCTV monitor, all that. So
you can see the monitor screen CCTV. Or you're behind
it. It's just like a shelf, like a shelf, like a rack or something like that. An array of monitors. So I was behind, and then
his partner was with me, and then John was inside the room. So what happened is, then we give the signal. John, he switch on and off the light in the empty room.
Oh my god.
He take the
Imagine
roller
what's
chair,
happening.
roller chair, he push. So from his viewpoint, it's like the chair just
moving by
like
its own. That's the point of Ali.
So that is John. Then I and Ali, we were like behind the monitor array, right? Playing the
wall
window blinds, window blinds.
Or the window by.
And then we were like banging on the monitors.
I'm imagining it right now.
Sialah, he was so scared. He actually take out his baton, He pick up the phone, and then I think for about a good 5 minutes we were scaring him. We leave, We left the room. Okay, we left the room, and we came in back. From at the front entrance.
Yeah.
He was like afraid, He was on the phone trying to call Ali, and then he scolded Ali. Hey, wait, why you never pick up your phone? Lucky he put his phone on silent.
If not,
spoiler. So he was like, why you never pick up the call? I was sitting lah. How to pick up? Then after that, okay, we let it rest. Now after that, we tell Ali, one more time. Okay, can lah. Then when he say, we told Ali, okay, Ali, say that you want to collect something, our charger lah from our car. Okay lah. So he told Atan, I want to go collect my charger from the car. Never mind. I go. He don't want to let Ali leave, He die don't want to let Ali leave.
Oh my Ali God. Step don't know Ali step blur.
Then Ali call us, bro, he don't want to let me leave lah. Then okay, never mind, you ask him to come down. So what happened is, we hide behind the telephone riser. The moment we see him walking past, we were like, he was so scared. He jumped from the
top flight of
stairs. He jumped down.
You skip the stairs.
You skip the stairs. He jumped down. He was so scared. He shouted, That's not all. Then he went to the bridge, right? There's a bridge, connecting the terminal building, the office building, and to the car park.
Okay.
So he was at the walkway. Then he was like, hey, where are you? And then after that, he come back. He cannot find us. He go back to the CCTV office. So we happy go back to the CCTV office. CCTV office. We say, hey, why never come down? We waiting, got message, Say, hey, Mike, just now you is it you pranking me, want to scare me? No lah, where got? Just now I saw you run. Then I saw a shadow following you, a black figure following you. I was like,
he saw got black figure following you.
Following
but
us.
That was not you lah. But that was not yours lah.
He said he saw us running, right? But and he saw a black figure.
So there was somebody trailing you guys actually. But you don't know who lah. You didn't see anything or suspect anything.
Yeah, we didn't feel anything. So I was like, okay,
damn son.
Right, that is a plot twist lah. I was like, but after that, throughout the night, it was okay. Nothing happened.
Okay.
The way he talk, is it that since he know that or suspect that you guys are pranking him, then he want to like prank you guys back? Is it like that or is it sincere? Is it sincere when he say that?
Sincere lah.
Sincere.
So because he was so scared. He was so scared,
I thought he want to counter attack, counter prank.
He was so scared. And then he told this story to our team leader, to our watch officer.
Full laughs like that.
Our team leader was like laughing at him,
The team leader know that it's you guys.
Of course lah. It's a tradition, And then he actually told this story to the morning panel, morning meeting lah. Team leaders from each individual working shift, right, have to sit in meeting, discuss the
incidents that happen, reports, go through the reports. So he actually told this story to the whole morning panel. They were laughing, you know.
Good prank, but then
But there's a plot twist.
the person following, the thing following you is that
the black figure following you guys.
Oh my god, guys.
After you heard that one, what's your opinion? What's your feeling after you heard that?
After I didn't feel any goosebumps or but it was just like, okay, let's stop it. Let's stop it.
I think the thing is following them, pranking him.
This next story also at airport.
Airport also.
Interesting place.
Airport.
Actually, airport, during my time as police officer, I also got hear a lot of stories.
On that particular day, right, I was on duty as the control room. Ops room. We call it ops room.
Okay.
In the police, we call it ops room. So I was as control officer assigned to the ops room for that day. Right, receive one message from the control tower saying that there is a person at the tarmac area, you know.
Tarmac area?
Tarmac.
Walking at the tarmac.
Walking across the tarmac area.
Oh my god.
Control tower saw this, call us. We assign the officer lah. So my op sergeant, she assigned one car to check, you know. What happened is when they were there, you know, they arrived at the location. They didn't say anything. The thing is, we contacted control tower. Control tower say they saw. Pilot say they saw. The ground crew also say they see this person
Walking across the tarmac.
And then when they were at the car was at the tarmac area, right? They report back, hey, ops room, where's this person? You cannot see it. And then we contacted control tower. Control tower say that person is still there. Then control tower say that person is standing in front of your. That man is standing in front of your car, you know. Then I was like,
which one is which?
Which one is which? Then I was like, I told my officer on the ground, hey, bro, control tower say the man is standing in front of your car, you know. Those guys inside the car was like, me, kita belah pun baik. the NS guy,
don't waste any time.
To the regular, me, if we get lost also good lah. Kita belah pun baik lah. Kita report. We put a report, no sign of subject.
Oh my
Just
god.
no sign of subject. And then was like they U-turn and then they came back to the airport police station. Then actually they tell us the story, you know, what happened. Scary.
Holy crap, man, guys. It's scary. So you were controlling the ops room and you heard everything.
Yeah, I heard everything. It's like,
what were you feeling at that time?
I was thinking like, sialah, control tower can see, pilot can see, ground crew can see, my officer on the ground cannot see. What the
Because
heck?
you know why, the crest protecting the.
Or maybe I got plot twist. That one another twist.
Maybe. I got a few other stories lah, but next time lah.
I also got
Next
one
time
more
lah.
actually. Remind me of Zah's story, but that time we will share next time lah. And maybe we can invite more guests also.
Correct.
Okay lah.
Yeah.
So we're going to wrap up here and proceed to another place which is out of the cemetery.
Confirm.
Guys, for like a split second, my bike just cannot start. I don't think the GoPro recorded that. But we are gonna get out of here lah. Just now, apparently we just saw like people around the cemetery area, like, I don't know, flashing their lights and whatsoever. I don't know what they're doing there, but we're gonna try to check it out lah. I think they are somewhere over there. I'm not sure. Ada kereta Mana lampu dia? Dah padam. Oh. Tadi diorang baru keluar tu? Itulah. Right. Let's get out of here. Alright guys, so we just reached Kranji Station here at Woodlands Road. So away from the cemetery, away from the eeriness. But I just want to say that the experience just now sitting there with you guys, I don't know lah, I got feel something whispering. Is it? What do you think?
As for me, when I reached there, I thought I saw something. But when around you guys, I feel peaceful lah. But the eerie is confirmed there.
It's eerie. To me, it's eerie, but doesn't have that scary. You know when you are scared, you feel the goosebumps, your goosebumps, right?
Yes.
But I just it's quiet, it's eerie, but it's not spooky or.
Spooky. When we are going through the road with the trees flanking,
we doesn't feel like something is disturbing us. Correct.
We are just
we
observing. Just observing.
It's like nothing like trying to like disturb us. I don't get that feeling.
Nothing is disturb us. But when we want to go back, you heard sound of a like
duck. I heard the dog. You also heard? I thought you all heard.
So that one is actually a signal.
Okay,
signal.
elaborate.
Old people saying, there's an old saying, like if you hear duck at night, right,
In a scary place.
not necessarily have to be scary, but if you hear a duck sound, quack 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 at night, that is an indication that the Pontianak is nearby. That is actually a Pontianak sound.
Romang sebelum rumahku.
But if the sound is near,
It's very near.
It's
like right next to me.
That means
it's far away.
But if it's
If it is far
away,
it's near. And that duck sound, that is how a Pontianak will sound lah.
Oh yeah, like, when I think about it, where got duck over there? Right? You think logically, that type of place where got duck? Duck at the pond there, not the pond.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, actually,
Right?
When I was young, I always hear this duck, sound. It doesn't occur to me that there is a sound of Pontianak, because every night at my grandmother's place, I always hear duck sound. The sound of a duck. I was like, got duck meh? Got duck meh? I was like, it was only at this age, at a later age, when I am an adult, that I know that that sound is the sound of Pontianak. Thank you for MJ12, DJ KC for for that info.
Why do you think the duck is signaling to us? For what?
Maybe he just want to alert us of its presence.
What if the duck sound is actually where we are sitting just now? What will you guys do?
I will just keep quiet. I will know. I will not
when we
tell
are
you.
storytelling.
If just now with the storytelling, right?
Yes. And you heard that duck sound.
I would just keep quiet. Just keep quiet.
Will you signal us?
No.
Oh, you don't want to? No, I don't want to.
I will not signal. I will just maybe if I feel, then I will tell.
Feel like okay, you get lost.
If I feel there's some paranormal presence while we were at filming, right? Then I would tell, okay, let's go.
yeah, generally I don't really feel much.
Yeah,
Only
don't
I
feel.
feel that people are looking at us lah.
Same.
I feel that we are being observed. That's all.
That's why if you see a lot of times, all of us we turn back.
I turn back because why, Because I see those flashes of light in the distance.
Apart from that,
Same.
yes.
But the others also like.
I
Is it?
hear somebody breathing down.
Is it?
You notice that? Not? Somebody breathing down, right?
I thought it was you.
No.
I thought it was you. No,
Sumpah,
no,
demi Allah,
I don't
I
think.
tell you. Okay,
I
you
know.
go
I
first.
know it's not the three of us, but it's something that is behind us.
Okay,
Is it?
Sumpah demi Allah, just now I thought it was Fahantri that breathing heavily. That's why I keep looking at you like. I was like, hey, why this one? Why not happy?
But I know it's not you. It's like I know it's like coming from that side.
Yeah, it was breathing. I swear to God, it's breathing to us.
Breathing, yeah.
Like
Honestly,
You never
I've
meet
never
them,
heard. I did not hear anything.
That's-
Seriously, I did not hear anything.
That's
Maybe
outside.
because
I did not see
your
anything.
decibel cannot.
expired.
Sound dia rosa. So anyway, yeah, I didn't hear
Serious, not
anything.
you
Serious lah, not me lah. I know it's not the three of us.
Okay, my experience, I never hear anything. I've never seen anything.
during the filming I never feel any eerie presence, any paranormal presence at that point of time.
I understand.
The only part that I know that something is when I hear the duck sound.
Okay.
That is the only one. That is the only one.
Yeah.
Other than that, I didn't feel anything. Seriously, I mean I can sit there all night.
But surprisingly, got a lot of people there. Got motorcycle also.
Motorcycle.
Got 2 people, 3
Exploring,
and a car full, a family, you know, a father and 2 children and his wife.
That one maybe I think they are visiting.
Maybe.
Visiting at night because at the day maybe hot.
Could be lah.
I think positive.
Could be lah.
Okay lah. So for the first when we reached right, like I thought behind your spotlight, I thought I saw somebody sitting. But when we go there, where got chair right? Then I thought like, nowhere. I think my mind play some tricks .
Well, wherever it is, everything is recorded. So if anything happens, definitely you'll be able to hear it here.
Misteri jam 12 malam. Patut lagi.
This is what happened when you are with Fahantri and Zah.
Casey, I do not know how you do it.
Malam seram.
I wonder you go into podcast.
Paranormal YouTuber want to collab with you to actually hunt this type of thing, you will go or not?
As long as it involves a motorbike, yes.
Why not?
Like you exploring, like you hunting, you know.
And why
Serious
not?
Yeah, why not?
But don't really actively seek out lah. I mean, just go there to explore.
To feel, enjoy
feel.
to soak in the atmosphere.
Then it's okay lah.
I see.
To go to a haunted place,
But to
and then
find and to actually provoke and seek, that one no.
that one no.
Please I don't find
But
problem.
in Singapore, which area is like that other than cemetery? Like just now New Teo Estate also cordon
Boring.
off. Changi Hospital cordon off.
Oh, Lapa Thompson Road. At night
That one
cannot
also
go
cordon off at night.
At night, but walk lah.
Walk yeah, walk
Maybe Pasir Ris Park. Cik.
Tower. The suicide tower
Anyway,
of Pasir
we
Ris
have
Park.
another part to continue this haunted road series. So do let us know in the comment section which place you want us to explore lah.
Yes. Yep.
We also got a few more ghost story to share also.
Yeah, they got a lot behind camera. A lot come out.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, stay tuned for more of these haunted rides, right? Okay.
In inverted commas. Any riders want to review about us, you can touch us on our social media pages below.
If you have any comments, suggestions, feedbacks, put in the comment section below. Like and share this video with your riding kakis, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to support us by purchasing our merchandise on our Shopee page. Click in the link below, right? And we'll see you in the next one.
That's my lines.
Give me all of your lies, 'cause you're my demon in disguise. I learned to love the cage you keep.